So today we're talking about the idea of life. By the way, welcome to Jerry's folder. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're current, just like this video. Dislike the video. Whichever way it goes, it doesn't matter as long as you show me that you are conscious to watching. The idea of life is supposed to be around fulfillment of the self. Not all externally, but mainly internally. That is going to be your main key of external success. The way I built my businesses was I used what I liked, what made my heart happy when I was younger. When I was younger, I had no idea that I existed. I saw everything as one. It wasn't until I experienced different things, being around different people, to realize that my heart liked it that. Now, not to mention that I grew up in a household of entrepreneurs. My dad, for example, I used to go to his barbershop every day to watch him cut hair. But my dad worked for myself since the beginning that I remember. So watching that every day, my dad, taking care of my brothers and sisters, he was the creator. He was the tree. So as I was growing up, my ego, myself, came to realization, and I found the passion in certain things in this world that I think I could make money off of. Now, I didn't really think that what I'm doing I can make money off of. I just thought of it a fun thing to do as a career. So I took action. Now, when I took action, I didn't think that it was going to be profitable as a six-figure business. I thought it was just a way to help the community, because I did see life from a society and a community aspect, however you want to say it. And I knew I wanted to pitch in some type of way, so I had to decide what I wanted to do. And the idea of coming up with a business started of me seeing a object that was created by someone else. So someone that's already had an idea. One of my companies is a party rental company. Bouncy houses and water slides and combos, right? And when I had the idea, I didn't have structure or anything laid out. It was just the idea of a party rental company. No pricing. I didn't think how much it was going to make. I just wanted to have a business operating this product. That was the idea. So I took the idea and I tried to make my own world reality out of that object. So I had to start off with putting myself in a physical experience around that object, which was the bouncy house. For you, it could be anything. You might want to be an author. Well, start by reading books. Start by learning how that artist, Arthur, created that book design, the structure of that book design. Research how to make a book. This is your secret method to creation. But you have to learn how to ask it stuff, and you have to be able to trust what it gives you. Sometimes it can be confusing. Sometimes you don't want to listen to it. But the divine is real, and the divine will guide you. You will know when you're being guided. I am being guided. We're all being guided by our higher selves. You just have to get in alignment with your higher self. Now, You got to sacrifice some things, you know. I had to sacrifice family and friend time to have the leeway, access, and the privileges that I have right now as a business owner. I'm not going to say I've left the matrix, but I'm working on it, as you can say, you know. Um, but there's not a video or a course that can teach you more meat and potatoes or content than actual experience. You know, you actually experiencing what you're trying to pursue is meat and potatoes. Um, Courses and videos, this video you're watching is just appetizers. You know, a thought is like drinking water. You drink it, it goes. A thought comes and it goes. But you write down your goals. Write them down. Even the goals that you don't think that's possible, write them down. Because believe it or not, you can write it down or you can just have a thought about it. And your subconscious mind is going to put it in the back of your head. And oddly enough, you're going to experience your thought. Like sometimes in life, you will have a thought and then you'll see someone else down the line do what you had a thought about. But that was just the divine giving you the opportunity before they passed it on to somebody else. You have to want to move forward with it, you know. It's not going to happen overnight. Some of the things that, you know, building this business I had to go through was finances, you know, being in the negative for a certain period of time. It's because my businesses will always have operation expenses that takes to maintain that business. You know, doesn't matter if the business is not making money, you still have to keep that tree alive. You got to keep watering that tree. You see what I'm saying? The longer you get into business or the longer you get into a habit, the more you start to enjoy it if it's something that comes from a passion, the more you find out things about that thing that you're pursuing. It's like you learn and enjoy it so much to where you consistently learn new things. You would think that you would learn everything about it, but no, there's still going to be things that you're going to continue to learn. You know, I look at life this way. I look at life as we are on a big rock floating around a ball of light. Even though we have something that's called day and night, time really doesn't exist. It's just a way that we can measure our goals and make effort into our 3/4 of this life. You know, I really believe that anyone could change their life around. It doesn't matter how or what situation you're in. As long as you write goals, daily goals, from removing people out your life or saving money or just anything to become better, like you have to fight with that chemical. You know, we're all atoms and bacteria and whatnot, you know. You have to fight with nature. Nature's not going to move for you. You have to move for it. You can't pick up the earth, but the earth can move you around. If you get what I'm saying. You can walk on the earth, but the earth can't walk on you. The earth can't walk on you. You can walk on the earth. The earth is still. You walk on the earth. If you get what I'm trying to say, you know. You have to imagine things, and you can't be scared to take a risk. You got to have faith, you know. And you just gotta put on your steel, shiny armor and just take the hits. You know, it'll start off like hell, but over time, it'll even itself out. You just gotta give it time to.